Hi everyone, welcome back to the Dr. Sia channel. In the video here today, we're going to be talking about intellectualization versus rationalization. So I made a video alone on rationalization, but I know I'm going to get the question, but what is intellectualization and what's rationalization? And I can't tell the difference because it's like one of the most common questions I ever get from people. So I thought I'll just make a video straight up, intellectualization versus rationalization. Let's get it done. Let's get it over with. Let's understand it once and for all. Let's get started. Right. So what is intellectualization? Intellectualization is when you're kind of using abstract thinking, when you're using theoretical thinking, when you're using, scientific thinking, proposing that that's the truth, that that's what explains things, and you then, because of that, have no emotional connection to your experience. Let me give you an example. So you might be intellectualizing if, for example, somebody asks you and says, all right, so what, happened there between you and your wife, partner, husband, whatever, what did you feel? When your partner slapped you in the face, how did you feel about that? You might go, look, what is a slap? I mean, if we really think about it, there's various forms of behavioral correction. There's yelling at people, there's slapping people in the face, there's just even criticizing someone or judging someone. I mean, really, what's the kind of really difference? In the end, it's just the way of behavioral correction, right? Yeah, right. But think about it. You just got entangled in a philosophical, theoretical, if you will, existential topic, religious topic, whatever else it might be. You just got entangled in it and forgot the fact that the person got slapped in the face and that might be hurtful. Let me give you another example. I asked a patient of mine, I said, so what are the feelings that you had towards your mom when she persistently set you up for failure and criticized you? So this happened over a dinner that she had just had the day before. And then she says, well, really, if we think about it, what is this concept of criticism? I mean, what is a mother-daughter relationship anyway? What is it meant to be about? Is it meant to be about constantly loving somebody? Is it meant to be that you're, helping each other grow and so on and so forth? What do you think, Sia? Right. Now the patient is inviting me to ignore the fact that their mother has criticized them and set them up for failure, and instead get entangled in a conversation that, about what should a mother-daughter relationship be like. Well, so what I would do is I'd say, look, if we don't get into that kind of theoretical discussion about what a mother-daughter relationship should be like, and if we look at what you actually felt towards your mom, how did you feel when she criticized you? So that would be a way of kind of blocking the intellectualization and looking at the feelings that they have towards their mom. Now, if that doesn't click, if that doesn't work, then I'd pursue that even further by saying, for example, do you notice that you keep intellectualizing and wanting to talk theoretically about a mother-daughter relationship rather than actually talking about how you felt, or recognizing how you felt, or acknowledging how you felt, or feeling how you felt? Now, what is rationalizing, right? Rationalizing is the idea that because you understand it, it does not hurt. So in that same scenario, I might ask the patient, what did you feel towards your mother as she persistently criticized you and set you up for failure? And she might say, well, look, she's not doing it intentionally. I mean, she had so many other things going on for her. She had the dinner to make. She had other people coming over. She was stressed. Uh-huh. And the idea here is that because she had those things going on for you, that actually didn't hurt your feelings? Yes. So rationalization is the idea that just because you can understand something, it didn't actually hurt your feelings. It's almost like proposing that if a partner of yours or something accidentally puts a knife in your shoulder, not by purpose, but just turns around, accidentally puts the knife in your shoulder, that it doesn't hurt. The knife in your shoulder doesn't hurt because you know you love your partner. No, it's still going to hurt, even though you love your partner, and even though she didn't do it intentionally, even though she didn't mean to do it, the knife in the arm will still hurt. You will still require medical care. In that same way, psychological care is no different. Yes, it wasn't intentional. Yes, perhaps your mother is not trying to destroy you. She's just kind of, gets stressed and gets critical and judgmental or whatever, sets you up for failure, but it still hurts, right? So if I was working with a patient there, I would say something along the lines of, you're kind of proposing that just because your mom didn't do it intentionally, which is possibly true, she didn't do it intentionally possibly, that it didn't hurt your arm, or it didn't hurt your heart, or it didn't hurt your emotions, it didn't hurt your feelings. Now, could it be that your mom did it unintentionally and it still hurt your feelings? Yes, well, that could be. Well, let's though, if you don't rationalize them and kind of try to understand it and neglect your feelings, how did you feel towards your mom? They might say, well, I had this feeling or that feeling, and bango, we're in the right spot. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you like it if you did. If you finally now understand intellectualization versus rationalization, and you can admit to yourself that you never did before, or you think that someone else who doesn't understand it and is a little bit embarrassed about not understanding it, because it can be quite embarrassing not understanding those things. We can perceive judgment and things like that. But of course, there's no judgment. We're all just trying to learn. So if you think someone else would benefit from this, send them to the video. Let them know that it helped, it was useful. It's 5 minutes of their time. If anything else, please do press a like, subscribe if you haven't. I keep popping up videos every week. Thank you so much, and I'll see you again for the next video, which is still going to be about defense mechanisms. I'm doing a series here on defense mechanisms. All right, thank you. Bye.